Hola, hola a todos. Vamos a esperar que se conecten. Hello, Jeff. Let's wait a little bit so people start connecting. Okay, so we are live on Twitter and also on YouTube channel. So this is a new AMA, guys, about Wecoin, about our community, because we have like this last week bear market, yeah. So a lot of the markets are down, but you know, this is part of the market. We cannot go always up. We need these differences on the market. So we go down, then we go up, then we establish, then we go up, then we go down. So let's talk about a little bit where are we and how this began like 3-4 weeks ago, right? Because we are about to have a month of being live with the token, with the Wecoin token. So 8th of May, we launched the Wecoin token, okay? And we launched this token because we want to show people what we are capable of. We have a company that we started 2 years ago, a company called Wecoin. And this company is built to sell fractional properties. Why? Because as a real estate developer, I have two situations when I used to sell properties and when I used to develop properties. The first situation is that as a developer, at the end of the project, we keep properties that we couldn't sell. So we keep these properties and we rented the properties, but really what we need is cash flow. So we need to sell these properties in order to go to other project. But what happened when you have these properties and you cannot sell it? You are losing a lot of cash flow that is invested in a property that you don't need in that place. So we came up with a solution that is this platform where you can sell fractional properties and also you can pay with credit, debit, and crypto. So this solution is a startup called Wecoin.io with a platform, Wecoin.app, where you can go select a week of a property and start buying fractional properties of it. But the difference is that it is very cheap. You can buy a fractional for as low as $3,000. $3,000, guys. Yeah, and you will ask, what do I do with this? Okay, you can use the property. Okay, but I'm in the other part of the world. No problem, because you can rent it then. You can rent this property and you can get the income of the property. But also, you bought this fraction of the property, and this fraction of the property has a value in the market. And remember that it is real estate. You are buying a fraction of a real estate. So each year, your investment is increasing in value because all the different problems like inflation and other things that all the different countries have, well, you are protected because your investment is on a real estate. So once you have this real estate, you will get the income for the next 30 years. Okay? But only if you rent it for 5 to 7 years, your investment is returned. So after that, you have another 20, 22 years to resell it, rent it, or use it. Okay? So those are the business model of the property, of the concept of the company. So after that, we launched the token Wecoin. Okay? And this token is a utility token. So this token will help the people to buy properties with a better rate. You will have a good discount with this Wecoin. Then you will be able to choose the property prior than other people. Okay, because the sales will be open just for the Wecoiners before that the other people. Also, you will be able to pay the different expenses of the property with Wecoins with a lower price. So right now, what we are doing is just launching token in order to have a community that knows all the benefits, and also this token will get the liquidity for each property we sell on the platform. So this is an example. If we sell a $5,000 fractional property, we will get a fraction of this to the liquidity token. So for each property we will sell, we will get this. So at the end, this project is backed by real estate. Okay, so that's one of the biggest things of this project. We are backed with real estate. So at the end, you are buying a token that has real estate behind, and that's very good. So after we can see this project, after we can see what is the token for, and also what is the utility of the token, I would love to see what are your questions and what are the other steps for the project, for the Wizard project and for the Wecoin project. Okay, so the first question was like, are we going to list in different exchanges, centralized? And the answer is yes. That's our goal, to go in a CAX, centralized exchange. Okay, but in order to do that, we need first to have the roots and have the community very strong. Okay, so we are going to list the token in the exchange, yes, and we are going to increase exposure, yes, for sure. But first, we need the foundations of the company. We need to be very, very hard foundations of the company. Because then, if we don't, we are just like doing like pump and dump. We don't like that, okay? And I told you from the beginning, we are not expecting to do a pump and dump. It is quite good to have a token that is always increasing, but that's not how the market works. So at the end, they will go down. So I like the idea that we grow and then we go back and then we establish price and then start going up. So there's a lot of different things that happen when the market is like this. For example, the people that is just buying the investors that are buying just to do some money fast, okay, it's good, and they do it. they can do it with Wecoin, okay? If they buy at the beginning, then when they get 3, 4, 10x, they can sell. There's no problem with that. But for the people who really see the value of the project, they will wait until we have like a very good market cap in order to sell a part if they want it, because they deserve to get income, right? So this is okay, and this is part of the market. Don't be the word will be, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid that this could happen. It's normal. This is regular. This is markets. So there is no problem going up and then going down, because it will pass and then we are going up and then we are going down. But each time we are increasing our value because we have solid foundations. Okay. So good night, people. Good night, the community that from Indonesia. That we have a great community there, and I want to say hello to all the people in Indonesia that right now I think is 9, 10, 11 in the night, and you guys has been very, very good in the community. You give us a lot of good ideas, and we love that, really. So if the rent goes up, do token holders earn more? Yes, that's a good question. Yeah. If the rent goes up, the holders will earn more, okay? It's protected for the inflation. You are buying an asset. You are buying a part of the asset, okay? But you are buying this part of the asset online very fast and very secure, because you are buying a certificate that is an NFT that is secure on the blockchain. Right now, we are working with the Polygon blockchain, so the fees are very low because we're starting to work with Ethereum, but you know that the expenses are very high. Okay, so another question here. Website update? Yes, the website is updated. The roadmap also, so you can go there and check it out. Can we rent property using Weco? Yes, you will be able to rent properties using Weco, but not rent the properties. Remember, we don't rent the properties. The properties will be released on the different platforms like Airbnb, VRBO, hotels.com. On those different platforms, this property will open the dates in order to book by other people. So if other people book these dates, you will earn if you have this fraction of the property, and you will get this money. So you will be able to use your Wecoin in order to buy the fraction of the property. So right now, the fraction of the property, the lowest is around $3,000. If you buy it with Wecoins, maybe the price will be $2,500. So you will have a good saving on this purchase. Okay, so when launch stake for WecoServe? Okay, we are working on the staking, because remember that there's a lot of different part of this. Is staking is also to buy properties, and also to have the community that we can have the decisions together. Okay, so we are working on this right now. We just launched the token, and we are building the foundations of this. Okay, the hard foundations. A strong community will help the project to grow quickly. Yeah, Minati Linda. Yeah, right now we are working on this, and we have a huge community on Indonesia, on Philippines, on China. They are very good community, and I want just to share some names because they've been helping from the beginning. And maybe I don't have the names from them, but H. Sadiul, El Marino, Wicolovers, Malfoy, they are the ones that are helping us doing all this strong community. These guys are very good guys. They really are helping us to grow the community. That's what we need for all of you. So remember that we are here, we are real, we have a great project. We are working every day in order to do better, in order to grow the project so the token equally grow. So remember this. This is a long-term project. Don't get afraid of just one cycle of turndowns and then we will go up. Eventually, we will go up because our project is a magnificent project. We just need to do some joint ventures with different companies and that we are working on it, okay? And then also we can be listed in different exchanges. We are working on that. This is a very good option for all of you to invest in the token if you want to be in a long term that you can get a very huge returns, okay? Why will there be marketing in the near future to increase exposure? Yes, Eddie, they will be marketing. And also part of the marketing is that we will have a raffle. So for those that you didn't know, we were supposed to do a raffle last week, but we have some technical problems. But the raffle will be like, we are going to give you an opportunity to win as cheap as $100, a ticket to win a fractional property that if you cannot go and use it, you can rent it, and also you can resell it on the market. So we are going to do this in order to increase the movement for the project and also to increase liquidity. Because if we are able to sell enough tickets and more than we expected, those tickets will go for the liquidity of the token. This liquidity will give us also a different view for the investors in order to go and check out our project and invest with a better liquidity. Okay. So, well, guys, this is the info for today. Can investors sell or lease also the properties on Wizard app? Yes, they will be able to do it on the near future, because right now just Wizard and another developers on the area will do it, because we need to be very sure that the properties are okay, and we need to do a due diligence of the property in order to sell something that we are completely sure that it is okay and without problems. Okay, so why postpone the draw? It makes a dump. The draw. Do you mean the raffle? Maybe do you mean the raffle? I don't think that makes the dump. The dump comes from the markets. All the markets are down right now. But if you see like opportunity and those like see this as opportunity, what you need to do is dollar cost average. Okay, so saying that, I am very glad of hearing of you on the Telegram, also on Twitter, on Discord. So please follow us there. Bring more people to these social networks, because, for example, in Telegram,